Y'all, why are they saying that Onijah Robinson got arrested while she was in Dubai? This is the last image that we have of her. It was taken by a passenger that was on the same flight as Onijah that was supposed to depart from Dubai to New York. Before the flight took off, Onijah was escorted off the plane by two undercover cops that looked like flight attendants. And apparently the only reasoning they gave was that one of the passengers had to be deboarded due to security reasons. And I'll tag the user down below, but according to her, Onijah was on all fours at one point, I guess, while she was being taken away. That is so scary. Now, I don't know why she got detained. However, if she was acting in Dubai like she was in this video where she threatened to burn somebody with a cigarette, then I can see why the police thought she was some type of security threat, because you do not want to play in Dubai. The laws over there are hella strict. You can't even fundraise over there without a permit, or else you could get in trouble for that. So, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to say a prayer for our Pakistan princess. Now, some people are saying that she's already back in New York because she has a club appearance tomorrow. However, none of that is confirmed. Onijah has not posted on her social media pages, and the videos that people keep seeing where she's at the airport, that was actually taken while she was still in Pakistan, not after she landed in New York. So we really don't know where she is. However, I will let y'all know as soon as we find out more information.
I was boarding the plane with two of my colleagues. One of which actually works in security for our organization. So he was the one who kind of helped me get some insight into the undercover cops that we saw. We board the plane. Immediately when I walk on, I see Onijah, and I about fell over. She's in the corner with two. So I'm freaking out. Obviously tried to take a stalker photo, only was really successful in getting one on the side of her face. She said to me, "Oh no, those aren't flight attendants, those are undercover cops." Basically all I could tell was that Onijah looked extraordinarily upset. I couldn't tell, I didn't hear her speaking. These two women were sort of on her like white on rice, like just sort of like keeping her detained in the corner of the plane, and not really letting her move or speak much, to what I could tell. At
So
one point,
she wasn't sitting in a seat. They were like,
no,
she was. Okay.
She was not sitting in a seat. She was like in the corner, like you walk on, you board to the right, there's premium economy, and then you take the stairs upstairs to business class. She was just standing on the other side of the plane, sort of being detained by these like women. She wasn't causing like too much of a ruckus or like anything from what I could tell, but it seemed like they were, again, detaining is the word I keep wanting to use, like keeping her sort of like back in this corner of the plane and not really wanting others to see her. At one point when I stood up, I saw that she was like on the ground sitting, and then on all fours, and then she kind of stood back up again. And then probably 10 minutes later, the two women escorted her off the flight right in front of us, because I was in a row like right in front of the exit to the plane. And then 2 minutes later, security came on and said, sorry for the delay in boarding. It was about like a 30-minute delay. We had to remove one of our passengers for security reasons. And that's about all I know.
Hi guys, so I can confirm that Onijah did not attend the event last night at 1111 bar. Why? Because she's not back in New York. She's not back in the US. Onijah is still in Dubai. There are a lot of videos online saying that she is in jail, but there is no confirmation. There's nothing from the media. There's no proof. The Dubai government haven't even released anything to confirm. I have a lady on my comments saying that she lives in Dubai, and if someone is detained, that this information will go to the news in Dubai. There's nothing that's been heard of her in Dubai that she's detained. There's another comment as well saying that apparently one of Onijah's friends went on live last night to say that she definitely has been arrested for the cigarette burn issue. But this doesn't make sense, because if they arrested her for the cigarette burn, why would they allow her to go onto the flight? From previous people that have been arrested, normally once they see your passport at the check-in at the airport and they find your information, that's when they arrest you. They don't put you on a flight, then go back into the flight and remove you. That doesn't add up. So I'm not sure if she's arrested for that cigarette burn.
She did not appear at 1111, the club in New York City yesterday. There are no indications that she is back home in New York or anywhere in America. And that is very scary. And I've said this before, I'm really concerned for her. If she has been detained in Dubai, which it is looking like that is the case, meaning she is in jail in Dubai, I am worried for this woman. I'm very worried. Like, she really has no family. Like, she doesn't have anybody that's advocating for her, I don't feel like. Like, somebody needs to, I don't know, man, but she was pulling a lot of stuff in Dubai that you just can't do there. You just can't. Like I said in my previous videos, there was one video where she was threatening to burn a man with her cigarette. You can't do that in Dubai. So I'm really worried about Naija Robinson, but that's the update that we have right now. People are saying, I've seen a few different accounts that are reporting that she has been jailed in Dubai and that she is facing up to 5 years in jail. I can't confirm any of this yet. I've been looking and I'm going to continue looking, but I don't know, man. Damn.
Sister Onija's story has taken a dark and sinister turn. I have some updates for you, so grab your chai. But this time, things are a little bit different. We're not having chai and fun gossip. I'm telling you to grab your chai so it helps you to calm and settle your nerves when I tell you what exactly is going on. I told you in my last video that I had a funny feeling in the pit of my stomach after photos emerged of a woman that looked like Sister Onija being escorted off the plane by what could appear to be any kind of undercover agents, operatives, whatever. Since we saw that, something's not been sitting right. But remember, we had the so-called invitation on Saturday to Club 1111 in New York. And I said in my last video, we have to see what happens on Saturday at 10 p.m. But we didn't need to wait till 10 p.m. Have a look at what the club actually said. So they spoke to her on Wednesday when she was taking her flight from Dubai to New York. Should have been back by Thursday. And they didn't say a word when they didn't hear from her on Thursday. And they didn't say a word on Friday. And they didn't say a word all day Saturday until maybe 2 or 3 hours before the event was supposed to start. Now, if you've spoken to her and she had confirmed to you that she was about to get on her flight, do you not think it would have been prudent to warn all of us on social media that have been watching her journey that she didn't land and you hadn't heard from her? I do wonder if it's because you were making your money out of your ticket sales, and that Club 1111 I find rather sickening. So I call you out for not alerting people earlier that you had not heard from her. We've not heard anything from family members. There was apparently a son that came out once, unverified, but nobody is really looking out for her in New York. And Club 1111, somehow you know her, she booked with you, but you didn't think to let everyone know that she had not been in contact till just before your event, just to make sure that you didn't have to give refunds. I see you, Club 1111, I see you. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as really angry, but I have been reporting on Sister Onija's story from the very, very beginning, before any of these content creators jumped on the bandwagon, and I'm invested. It's personal. We took her in as Pakistanis, as one of ours. We loved the fact that she showcased our country for what it really is and our people, how we are loving, how we are friendly, how we are welcoming. We are not the demons that the mainstream media and the press want to portray us to be. So we loved her for that. We thanked her for that. She means something to us. And I'm really annoyed right now that we have thought for the last few days that she was in New York, and this club let us believe that, when in fact, she could be rotting somewhere in a prison in Dubai. I have spoken to connections in Pakistan, in Dubai. I have scoured the net. But what you need to remember is Dubai is not like the UK. You can't find out who's been to court. You can't find out who's been arrested. They don't print bad news stories. It's all like, life is perfect in Dubai. Clearly not. In my opinion, we have two possibilities. Number one, she was arrested and she is rotting somewhere in a Dubai jail. Or number two, they have sectioned her and put her in a psych ward. Either way, we're not going to get any proof, because do you remember, you're not allowed to film people without consent. So nobody has the footage of her being taken. And also, I'm sure when they took her off the flight, they whisked her into a side door, down a corridor, so not to cause a scene. So believe me, the fact that there is no footage, there are no verbal reports, shows testimony to the fact that many people that may know what's going on do not want to speak out. She was in the migrant Pakistani area. The Pakistanis have no right in Dubai. They're treated really, really badly. So they're probably too scared to say what they know in case they get deported. I think you guys don't understand the severity of this situation. Dubai is not the glitz and glamour and exciting place that you all seem to think that it is. It treats migrant workers like crap. It treats brown and black bodies from other countries like crap. Dubai is funding the RSF to commit mass unaliving and rapes in Sudan. Free Sudan. So if they are unaliving the Sudanese people, do you think they care about a random black woman from America? And the fact that no politicians or people in power have stepped into this story to see if their citizen is okay, again, shows the racism of American society and governments. You've got Trump in power. Do you think anybody in the American government is going to care about a black woman with mental health issues that got herself in trouble in Dubai? Pakistanis did not care about the color of Sister Onija's skin. They treated her like one of their own. But Dubai is not like that. And the actions of the people in power in America are showing us again that brown and black bodies do not matter. If this was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed lady that had gone to Pakistan and then got herself in trouble in Dubai, there would be outrage. So guys, it's down to us to do the right thing. We need to find out where Sister Onija is. We need to push this. I don't know how we're going to do it right now. I need to sit down and think. What I do know is that we've all been benefiting off the enjoyment and the fun of watching Sister Onija's adventures. But now that the proverbial has hit the fan, how many of you guys are going to champion for her? So please let me know any information that you may have in the comments, any suggestions you may have on what we can do to help Sister Onija. She is one of ours, not just Pakistan, not just us Pakistani people, but all of us that have been watching her journey on TikTok, Instagram, or any other form of social media. She's one of us. So we should be taking care of our own. We need to find her. We need to work together. So come on. Any of you content creators, any of you followers, any of you viewers, what can we do to find Sister Onija and help?
I told you guys in the very last TikTok that I made that Onija Robinson never left Dubai. I seen so many people in the comments on the last two videos that I did about Onija Robinson. People's like, oh no, she's on her way back. No, she was spotted. People took pictures of her on the plane. Well, that might be true as far as people taking pictures of her on the plane. She had on a green shirt. They took pictures of her on the plane. But did you also take the pictures of her on the plane when she was being escorted off the plane by those two undercover police officers in Dubai? We've been searching. There's been nothing else seen about Onija Robinson. Absolutely nothing. Everything went 100% dark. Why? Still don't know why she was escorted off the plane. She was put on the plane, bounded for New York, right here in the United States. She never made her destination because the plane never left the ground with Onija Robinson on the plane from Dubai. She was picked up. She was arrested for whatever crime that she had committed over there. This should be a lesson to everybody in the U.S. who's always talking about flying to different countries, thinking that you're going to go over there, rope your neck, snap your fingers, pop your fingers, and shake your head, and put your fingers all in these people's faces, threatening to burn them with cigarettes, threatening to smack them and all kind of stuff. Let this be a lesson. It's real out here. Now no one has heard from this lady. Hell, it's stressing me out now. I'm getting stressed about it. It's real. No one's heard from her, guys. This is not a joke right here. You guys were saying, oh no, she's gonna pop up and this and that. No, she is still in Dubai. Their news outlets over there is not like our news outlets over here. Unlike us in their country, every time somebody gets arrested, they don't run to the news and run their damn mouth about it. That woman over there is being detained in Dubai for a specific reason, probably more than one reason. In some countries, did you guys know in some countries, begging is a form of extortion? Did you guys know that? Now, because she was able to do it in Pakistan, don't mean that she was going to be able to get away with it over in Dubai. Begging in some countries, I'm going to say it again, is a form of extortion. Not only is extortion, she was making demands to the government about buying her a ticket to get back home to New York. They weren't responsible for her even going over there in the first place. So you can't make them responsible for making her come back home or paying to send her home. You know how many people over in Dubai that's rich? But do you also know that there's poor people over in Dubai? So you think that some poor American citizens are going to just go over to Dubai and they're going to just hand them stuff out? When they got rescue missions over there in Dubai, poor people, broke people, just like everywhere else in the world, man. The big question is, I'll ask again, why? Why is she being detained? People talking about that they took pictures of her. Well, show me pictures and clippings of why she was arrested. Okay, guys, so we do have a small update on Onai Robinson. Just to refresh you guys, if some of you don't remember or not familiar with the story, this is the young lady, 32 or 33-year-old American woman from New York. She says that she's from Philadelphia, then she said that she's from New York. We believe that she's from New York. She's the lady who went to Dubai, alleging that she was pregnant to meet up with the 19-year-old guy that she fell in love with in Pakistan. I'm sorry, I said Dubai earlier. She went to Pakistan to meet up with a guy, 19-year-old, that she wanted to have relationships with and start a new future with. And apparently she never met with the guy. When she went to the guy's house, they didn't open the door, wanted nothing to do with her. So she ended up having an extended stay over in Pakistan, where she gained some type of social media fame over there. So along those lines, she did some crazy stuff over in Pakistan where she was talking crazy, asking for money, even telling the government that she wanted money, making demands about this much money that she wanted, which she ended up getting the money. $100,000. But what a lot of you guys don't understand is $100,000 in Pakistan money only commutes to about $300 or $400 American money. So all the women talking about going over to Dubai and making those demands, you'll be rich if you stay there with that money. You come back to the US, it's not even going to be enough to get you a flight ticket. But the new update is proof that she is being detained in Dubai, just like I told you guys she was. She is actually being detained in Dubai, guys. But check this out. Check this out. She's been detained in Dubai, but she has not been charged yet. The only thing that they're saying that she has been detained for at this point right now is that she failed to board her flight. But it was alleged that she was taken off the flight by two flight attendants, two police officers dressed as flight attendants. Proof that she is detained in Dubai, guys. She did not show up to her meet and greet at the 11/11, which was scheduled in New York today on this Saturday. That company was contacted and said that she would not be showing up. They hadn't heard from her since last Wednesday, which was the last time that any of us has heard from Onai Robinson. Now, saying that she has been detained, has not been charged yet, means that she is actually locked up. Remember, guys, that word detained means locked up. There is new footage of her now. I'm going to see if I can pull this article up for you guys just real quick. I just came across this, so I'm able to at least read it to you guys. I don't like using other people's content in my videos or in my TikToks because I know that could go sideways. But there's an article. Let me turn this down real quick because I want to pause this and then read this to you guys. There is a picture of her and everything too that's showing that she is. So she never made out of Pakistan. It's just like I thought. So let me pause this real quick and just read it. And this is the Dubai paper right here. It says, okay, right at the bottom. I'm going to show you guys right there what it says right there. There's an article. I don't want to show this other person's face because you can't really use other people's content. It says, an American woman who had spent nearly 4 months in Karachi after falling in love with a Pakistan man has been detained in Dubai after failing to board her flight to the United States. And then it goes on and says, according to sources, Onai Andrew Robinson departed from Karachi, Janahaya, International Airport, and then it just cuts the article off right there. So the article is floating around out there. It is real. It's not my business to pull it up. You guys can go pull it up, guys. Somebody did contact the embassy over there, and it looks like people are diligently trying to find out what's going on with her. So it's just like I said. A lot of people said that she had the meet and greet coming up, which was today, Saturday, at the 1111, which is a club in New York. They had not heard from her since last Wednesday. So now the article alleges that she has been detained in Dubai. So the good news, that's bad news, but the good news is, guys, we do know that she is alive. Now, being that she's alive, is she well? We don't know, because we don't know how they treat you when you're detained over in Dubai. But detained is just another word for locked up. We know why she's probably locked up over in Dubai. We don't need to go into that in this TikTok right here. But it looks like some of the stuff that we're seeing is actually good news, because now we're getting some type of new information coming in about her. So again, she is still in Dubai. She never made her flight to New York. That's why she never got to do the meet and greet that people were waiting on. But she is detained, but she is alive. So I'm going to keep you guys updated as I get more information in.